Join us this week as we share a lot of laughter and shed a few happy tears. You guys are naughty. Naughty puppies. Oh, you're so naughty.
And we have over 10 years of an incredible friendship to show for it. It's real now.
I'm ecstatic to get to ride in a combine for the very first time. That's a real man.
Entertainment.
And then we make a quick stop off at an old haunt before hitting the road again for a new, unique location. You touchy deer hunters out there, I'm not trying to offend you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. I just wanted to say today is a special day because one of my best friends in the whole world, Ryan, who you guys have seen on the channel a couple of times, is retiring from the Illinois Police Department today after 27 years of service. We were lucky enough to get to know Ryan and his family about 10 years ago when we relocated to Central Illinois, and they just happened to be at the same campground we were, and we have over 10 years of an incredible friendship to show for it. One of my best friends back home always told me since I was a little kid, if you're lucky enough to have 5 friends that you can really count on, I'm talking about those ride or die, bail you out of jail, pull you out of a ditch in the middle of the night, give you a couch to crash on if you're in trouble. If you have 5 friends like that, you're incredibly lucky. And we definitely count Ryan and his wife and his entire family in that close group of friends. We're so lucky to have them as a part of our life. We always appreciate our police, our military, our firefighters, the true heroes out there that are putting it on the line and getting it done every single day. So I just wanted to take a second to start this video by saying, Ryan, thank you for your service. We're so happy that you've got your retirement today. And with that, on to the video.
Today is going to be travel day, so we are going to leave one day early, but the campground we're staying at is so great that losing a part of a day really is not a big deal. I think,
how much was it for 7 days?
I want to say total tax and all, it's close to $17 a night, which you're not going to find anywhere.
Not for full hookup and 50 amp.
Right. It's not fancy, there's no amenities, but the sites are long, they're spacious, and it's been really quiet. A lot of what you get in that campground are workers. From what I hear, it's people maybe bringing in some of the windmills or working some of the fields, and there's a lot of farming projects here, so they have a lot of people that come in seasonally. It's a great place if you want to stay for the area.
We've been out here before to see my aunt, but there's quite a bit to do in the area. There's quite a bit of fun to be having. It's just beautiful. I mean, you've got the only negative is the Oklahoma wind, but it's the Oklahoma wind.
And naders.
And yeah, and weather. But we've been good on the weather. Since we're leaving today, we thought this morning we'd come back over to the farm, hang out with my aunt a little bit, and Lyman is putting a combine in the field to cut some soybeans today. So we figured, we'll run over to the field, check that out, see what's going on there. But we had to have a little bit of drama first because the dogs just did not quite want Melissa to leave without them.
Snickers and Bella, you guys were naughty today. We got a big kick out of it, so we've got to show it.
Yes.
They weren't really wanting to listen today.
And they got their way in the end.
And in the end, she learned.
All they wanted to do was get in the truck and go out and see Lyman and what he's doing. And my aunt fought a really good fight, but she ended up having to relent and let the dogs in the truck.
I give her an A for effort. Cody's gonna try to put the drone up. It's probably not a good idea.
It is so windy.
You may watch us crash the drone today.
We have insurance.
You guys are naughty. Naughty puppies. Oh, you're so naughty. We're cutting soybeans today. Notice how I said we?
That's the culprit.
Oh, it's time. I gotta tell Lyman what to do.
Go right ahead. Tell me what to do.
So I'm gonna need you to lower this apparatus down here onto the field. Here we go. Yeah, I was thinking the yellow buttons. It's kind of nice being up this high. You can see everything. Oh, there's machinery that flexes when you get on up one side of the ground. Oh, wow.
This actually is going straight up and down. My other combine will go left, right, up and down.
Oh, wow. There's auto steer too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the newer combines, the majority of the people, when they're going back and forth, are not even touching the steering wheel.
Oh, wow.
They just run their hydrostat, their headers up and down.
That's how fast it's turning?
Yeah, the rotor's turning. That's telling me what I'm blowing out the back. That right there is telling me my header height.
And I understand all of it.
All right, good deal.
I could do this.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the old equipment that you have still on the farm, and they've just come a long way since
then. And these are grouted out beans, and they're doing not too bad. I'm kind of impressed from what all the stress they went through, but this is pretty good ground.
Yeah, Oklahoma took a pretty good drought, as did Arkansas, so a lot of farmers are hurting this year.
We had a good corn crop here on this farm, this particular farm here.
Okay. So this little section he's farming should have already filled this semi twice with a normal yield. And you're what, halfway down?
Oh no.
Not even?
We don't get a half a truck off of it. Half semi-load.
It's not like RVing.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to work on your stuff, you can go broke in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Right on the verge of where I said, well, if we're going to get in drought, this is the racehorse ground, it'll produce beans, this side won't.
Lyman's pretty gracious. He's probably used to being in this tractor with some silence for hours, and he's got me next to him. That's a real man.
Entertainment.
They have to think through everything. Every chemical that they put on their crops, they have to think about the surrounding farms, the surrounding trees and plants.
Yeah, the guy got reckless and sprayed LV6 when it was over 85 degrees and killed all the trees in Mom's front yard.
You use different chemicals for different crops, and they had nearby crops that it would impact, and so they had to change it. There's a lot to think about. I could do it.
Yeah.
I could drive the combine. Maybe into a tree, but I could drive it.
I could. You'd have to find a tree out here first.
I see some.
Yeah. It'll be like this combine was coming down the road. It has a habit of popping out of gear.
Oh no. I started talking and he suddenly had a problem. I want to get out of his hair so he can actually get some work done. That was so cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's dirt. Work. And away we go.
Away we go. Should be a pretty easy drive. We got about 200 miles to go, and I'm really excited about where we're spending the night tonight. It won't be our final destination, but it'll be our last stop we make today because, well, you'll see why it'll be the last stop of the day. And we'll get up tomorrow morning and head into our final stop. About 200 miles to ride. It's a little windy. We got a headwind, so that's always great for fuel economy, but none of us ever get great fuel economy towing these things anyway.
And a big thank you to Melissa and Lyman and their always wonderful hospitality. So on a move like this where we're leaving at night and we kind of needed a plan A and a plan B for our stops, we know that we always have the Oklahoma rest stops as a backup. So that's really nice. This next stop we're going to is somewhere where we've been before, but it's worth a second stop, and it's worth mentioning.
And you got to go way back in the video archives. Only you folks that have went all the way back will know what we're talking about. To everybody else, it's going to be new. But you're going to like it, and I guarantee you will be putting it on your list of places to go after you see what we do.
But you shouldn't.
We rolled in here last night and stayed at Pete's Place in Krebs, Oklahoma. We did it strategically because we wanted to have a nice dinner and break up our travel day a little bit. So we drove about 200 miles right over here. We had an incredible dinner. This place is so good. We've talked about it before. The prices have went up just a little bit, but what hasn't? We got here just before 8 o'clock last night and they were packed. This place was full. We had big horse trailers in the lot, cars parked everywhere. We didn't have to wait very long, luckily, because it was just the two of us, but we had an incredible meal and a lot of leftovers. If you guys haven't been here, you should come check it out. If you're driving through the area, it's right off of a main highway. They've got 3 parking lots, so if you're coming through with your rig, there's plenty of places to park and have dinner. And while they don't advertise RV parking, we did get special permission to park here last night. So we slept right here, and it was a little bit unlevel. I'm not a level snob. Usually if we do an overnight somewhere, I don't worry about getting level. This was pretty bad. We were kind of doing the whole wonky walk this morning, but we got through it. It's all good. We had good battery life.
In the shower, it would pull to one side, so we were doing the, what I like to call the sweep.
Shower sweep.
You know, it's good for your core.
What are you doing?
I'm eating my breakfast spaghetti. Cold spaghetti. It's the breakfast of champions.
So that's the spaghetti appetizer. that everybody gets. You don't have to pay for it. I mean, you're paying for it one way or another, but that's the spaghetti appetizer, and there's always leftovers. Everything's just incredible at Pete's. It's always a treat to get here.
You're usually full before the main course gets there, so you have to really know what you're doing and pace it out right. And they just prepare you. Like, they just come to your table with to-go, like, you need to-go boxes? Because you do.
Yeah, you're gonna need to-go boxes. But this place was great. The parking was good. Our truck and trailer's level on the pin, assuming we have level ground, but you can see, in full disclosure, I was just too lazy to unhook an auto level, so it's really just on me. But we got about 3 hours left to go to our final destination this morning. The weather's kind of crummy, so I'm just hoping the rain holds off because we got some things planned this afternoon.
We're gonna hit the road and get out of here before they open here in a couple hours, because we know this place is about to start filling in. The amount of people that were here last night was insane.
At 8 o'clock at night.
But I'm wondering if people were doing their Thanksgiving family meals, which this would be perfect for, because there was a lot of 10 to 20 people groups, and they have all these individual rooms. We didn't get one to ourselves last night because of how busy it was, so that was disappointing, but you still get a little privatized space. It's always so comfortable and great, and the food isn't like any other Italian really taste.
And while you're here, make sure you try Choc beer if you like beers, C-H-O-C. It's incredible. It's made right here in Oklahoma. There's a lot of history to this place. It's awesome, but it's time to go because it's Sunday, and we know Sunday dinners at places like this, it packs up quick, so we're gonna get out of the way. And luckily, all we gotta do is pull the slides in and roll. As soon as Angela's done with her spaghetti, because you can't eat it in the truck.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm really sure.
Never underestimate his willingness to be carried. Krebs is located right next to McAllister, Oklahoma, like right next to it, right on the line. And I've heard, although we haven't experienced it, I've heard that they have a really great Italian market around here.
Lavina's, I think it's called.
Lavina's?
Yeah.
So we still have yet, as many times as we've been here, we've yet to try it. But one of these days we're going to do it. But I wanted to toss that in. In today's episode of Check Out This Name, we're making a quick pee stop in Antlers, Oklahoma, which, let me preface, you touchy deer hunters out there, I'm not trying to offend you. They claim to be the deer hunting capital of the world.
So the sign says.
So the sign told me.
So the sign says. Sorry.
It's gonna be a boy.
It's got two blues on the side.
I admit I have no idea what's going on.
And that's blue. It's a boy. We knew
It's
it.
a boy!
We knew it.
Way to pass on the name, Ike.
Family name lives on.
I think he forgot we're here. He's a little distracted. It's
I
a boy!
told you.
Congratulations, baby.
Congratulations, buddy.
Go celebrate.
Congrats, Bree. We told you so.
We get to continue the Johnson name.
Good.
Yay!
And hold it in high regard. It's real now. Now I can go find those cowboy boots I'm looking for.
I might have to get a pair too. Only boots.
All right, go celebrate.
Alright.
Call
love
us
you.
later. Love you, buddy. It's official.
It's official. We have a baby Johnson on the way in May.
Having a grand boy. We just rolled into our campsite. We're going to get set up and regroup for a second because that kind of took us off guard.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we're not distracted because we have not chopped. We haven't done anything. We just pulled in. We need to go check our slides. So we're going to take a breath, We're gonna pay attention to what we're doing so we don't make a mistake, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
This seems like a really cool place. I think Angela got a good price on it, but we have some challenges. There's been a lot of rain and a lot of washout, so the site down there is one we were supposed to get, but they moved us up one. So we got a little bit of a challenge, a couple of things to think about. We haven't ran into one that was really all that challenging in a while, so we thought we'd kind of walk through it. We're not gonna get a slide out here, so we're thinking we could pull forward. Our sewer hookup's right here, our power's here, our water's here, so all that stuff's good. Let's go check out the other side.
So we need to move forward or back according to this. My thought with this, we've got quite a slope here. I'm thinking we have room to come forward. It might put us at a weird angle, hitching and unhitching, but I think we'll get more level ground by moving forward.
And I agree with you, because if we go backward, then our sewer from our back tank and possibly this tank's gonna have to run uphill, and poop doesn't run uphill.
Potentially it could be okay. So let's grab a measuring tape and see if this slide is going to be an issue if we come forward.
This is when it's a really good idea, however you do it, to have your slides, your measurements in there. So our stove slide, our kitchen slide comes out 30 inches, and we've got more than 30, but we'll measure it just to be safe. That'll be your point of reference.
Perfect. I say this is the best that we're gonna get. We're gonna go chalk and get us unhooked. We did hear that there are a lot of deer here, a lot of animals, a lot of unique animals that we're gonna see. So I'm really excited about the seclusion here. This was about $35 a night, tax and all. I like to put my cord up and do everything. I don't like to be underneath the fifth wheel when it's auto leveling. It's just scary. And early on our full-time journey, I'm gonna go ahead and auto level. Early on our full-time journey, I was running under it, checking the location, and we had a lot of you guys say, stop doing that. And so I have, and thank you for that. It's some things you don't think about. So we're gonna get level. I think this is gonna be a really cool spot. And right on cue, it's raining. I'm hiding.
Saying right rear is out of stroke. This is only the second time we've ran into this with our rig. Our auto level does a great job generally, but check that out. That thing is out there. I've never seen that jack come out that far. So we just need to put something under there. Luckily there's a few concrete blocks and some wood blocks. So I'm just gonna come back up to hitch height, raise the rear jacks, put a block or two under there, and that's gonna take care of it. I'm not too worried about it. This is gonna be the path of least resistance, and we're only here for 4 days. So I'm gonna knock that out, then we're gonna get level.
I have to show you the mess that the dogs have gotten themselves into in 2 minutes.
Oh, they're all tangled up.
That's happening. As she pulls poor Charlie.
You're never gonna get that untangled.
She's like, I'll fix it.
Oh, she's just gonna chew the limb up.
What has she done to you, Charlie? Yeah, a little bit.
We might just put one more notch out.
Yeah, we're good. Cody's gonna fix our stairs. I'm gonna go untangle our little heathens over here. And I think that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys for joining along with us on our journey, our adventurous, mixed journey, and this exciting day for the gender reveal.
Make sure you let Ike and Bree know in the comments. Congratulations on the baby boy. We're so excited. We're sorry we couldn't be there, but we're glad we got to join on FaceTime. We're here, we're set up for the next 4 days, and we can't wait to show you what we have in store.
See you later.